Hi everyone. So as promised in our Discord channel, Parasara and I are sitting here together to review the portfolios. This week we have got three portfolios to review, and so we'll begin just right away. And we'll try to pass time box. I think 10 to 15 minutes on each portfolio, just overall structure and the case studies.
Works.
Okay, awesome. So let me just share my screen and start with the portfolios right away. Okay.
Also, just a quick thing. What we will do is we will quickly scan the portfolio's homepage, give our views on that. Next would be we would be picking one case study, and again we'll give our views on that.
Right, exactly. Yeah, so this is the homepage, and the first fold is very important for portfolios and website in general. And if I can just get a 2-3 lines of bio about the person and the portfolio is, that would be great. Open to opportunities is nice, but it is little bit ambiguous. Are you looking for freelance work, full-time job, etc.? Might be good to clarify exactly. Um, and I think these are your skill sets here. I would rethink how to position them. But anyways, Paras, any thoughts on the first fold?
To me, honestly, this looks fine, but a little bit visual improvement can be there. Again, that is my view. Nothing major here.
Okay. And as we scroll down, we see personal projects, selected works, and visual explorations.
Okay, correct. Hmm. This is a little bit confusing. Selected works is, I think, okay, these are the works where she has worked before, so where the companies she has worked before. And also, can you scroll up, Shivam? What is that? This is personal projects. Okay, these are some designing mentorship features for LinkedIn. Okay, some personal projects that she has done. Okay, so Ishita, this can be presented better if you have to differentiate it. Probably putting the client or the real work above the personal projects would be better in a portfolio if you're applying for a job.
Yep, I agree. And I think some people also put featured work, the just one case study, that the best one also, that's fine. But having, I think real work is always more impactful, more authentic, credible. I agree with Paras on this. And visual explorations, okay. I think these are the your personal design exploration, right? I wish I could also open this, but it's not opening. But testimonials, I think also can you present it better? It's hard to read in this carousel motion. Um, and I think Paras was also, we were doing one more portfolio review previously, and we recommended to put these things up, because they add the trust element.
Also, if it would be good if you can put the link to these reviews. I think they are on LinkedIn or any place wherever they are on ADP LinkedIn.
Yeah.
It would be better if you can put the source link. It would be good.
Yeah, or if I just click here, it opens the source for the authenticity and contact us. Anyways, I think this open the email. So with the interest of time, we'll just open one of your case studies, and so Paras, let's start with this one. Just open this one. I think it's on the first one, so I assume it's your
Let's
best.
take the first one. Yes.
Yeah. Also one
Great,
because
great. Go ahead.
yeah, because we often people have assumption that the first case study is the best one, so they open that one. So just a clue that they put the best work at the top. Anyways, so we'll open that and it's loading up. It and also one thing we noticed with the Figma is that sometimes that can take a while to load up. Uh, Anyways, so yeah, let's get started with your presentation here. Wait, just a second. I'll put this like this. Might be easier to review. Okay, so your first slide talks about you or bio. Paras, any thoughts on this on the first slide?
Um, Honestly, Ishita, I'm not sure if it's needed in a case study. For the portfolio, it's fine. Case study, it's your choice if you want to put it, but it's not needed actually for the case
Yeah,
study.
I think about or bio, yeah, portfolio is I think good enough. I normally it's not required, so I would maybe the easier to scan, the faster is better. So just get to the core point on the case study, right? So I go to next problem
Hmm.
statement, constraint.
Shyam, I have one point here. Ishita, for this problem statement that you have mentioned, right now it's a lot of text. Uh, People are generally not interested in reading. So it would be better if you can highlight the problem statement. For example, highlight specific words or highlight a specific paragraph so that it's very easy for us to consume or easy for any design recruiter to consume in that.
Yeah, just I think two, three bullet points are good enough. It also shows that you can also articulate well ideas. And I,
Mm.
in work to be done, I think it's too early to put here. I would maybe assume that you can also mention your assumptions, hypotheses, and how you're doing the research, etc. And then work to be done makes more sense. Um, yeah, and cool. So
Mm.
then your solutions. Okay.
Okay, again, this is also a bit tricky, Ishita. Right now, probably Shivam, what she's trying to explain here is this. Can you go to the next slide if I am not wrong? Yes. So maybe she's trying to give a glimpse of the solution here. So Ishita, maybe picking some better words here would help. Right now, it feels like you saw, like you had a problem statement, you quickly jumped to a solution. So rather than exactly writing it a solution, maybe something like a glimpse of a solution would be better here, or anything that you like. But don't directly mention the word solution because it is giving the wrong idea over here.
Yep, I agree.
Huh.
Yeah. Um, and target audience. Okay.
Same thing here as well. Shivam, what's your view on this? I think if she highlights the target audience exactly, like this is audience one, audience two. Right
Yeah.
now, again, it's a bit difficult to read also, and I'm like honestly, I'm not even interested in reading.
Yeah, I think the whole page visual design and the visual presentation can also be revamped. It's opportunity on
Hmm.
this also, and maybe instead of group one, group two, you can mention bracket. What is that one? Student
Hmm.
or group two mentor? And also, out of all those target audience group, which one are you designing for? Because you can't design for everyone, right? Supply or demand.
Hmm.
Supply is the, the mentors, and demand is the, mentees, right? So which one are you
Hmm.
designing for? That would be
Mm.
good to.
And even if like whoever she is designing for, again, Ishita, need to present this one better.
Yep. Secondary research. Um,
Hmm. Okay. And in research insights, got it.
yep.
Again, Ishita, I have one point here, Shiv. Again, Ishita, right now, what I am understanding is these are the places that you have researched and then you have come up with some insights. So maybe using a better word instead of secondary research would be good here. So, for instance, say something like, I researched AWS TopMate because I wanted to understand this, and then you have some insights. That would really help. Right now, it directly came up, secondary research, so it is a bit difficult to again understand in the case study what is going on.
Yeah, and also I'm curious that apart from like there are a lot of method in the research. Why you went for the secondary research? There are primary research, one-to-one interviews, competitive research. Why you went with secondary research? What was the reason and what were the constraints?
Hmm.
So would
Hmm.
be nice to tell your why you choose this methodology. Um, and problems, and then you mentioned here I think personas. So I think these are the pain points for your personas. I'm not sure how you derive them. Was it from secondary research, or was it from one-to-one interviews, or was it fictional based on your assumptions? Clarify that. And yeah, right, Paris, what do you think here?
Right now, again, by the way it is presented, it looks more like a persona.
Hmm.
But these are the problems that she's mentioning. Again, Ishita, I think this can be better presented.
Yep, right. And
Um,
you also don't need to have a template based thing. If it is not required, you can also
mm,
skip it, right? Personas often are overrated.
mm,
Yep. Solutions. Okay.
Again, same thing here, Shivam. Can you stop at solutions one? Yeah. So, Ishita, when I'm looking at the solutions, this is also a bit difficult to consume right now. And also, by quickly glancing it, I see you are writing solutions for the mentee as well as the mentor. So maybe if you have to solve for both of them, maybe separately mentioning them would help. and that too, like really concisely. This is the solution. This is the solution for mentor and all.
Yep.
Right now, this is a bit difficult to consume.
Right, and also I think solving for both of them might dilute and might be a little over the scope. So that is also good quality of designer how to remain in the scope and
Hmm.
solve the problem that is narrow and to the point. Anyways, presentation of
Hmm.
course can be reworked, and also if you use a consistent and coherent color palette across the case
Hmm.
study, that might also demonstrate your visual design skills. Anyways,
Hmm.
high impact ideas, user flow, and Paris, any thoughts on these screens?
Yeah, same here also, Shivam. Yes, high impact design ideas, not able to understand if these are your ideas or from where did you get these. Better usage of words here, maybe instead of high impact design ideas, write something which is easier to understand. This is not, honestly.
Yep, that's true.
So one is that. So again, this is also too much text, not able to understand
Hmm.
correctly. So this can also be presented better, Ishita, and simpler words would probably help. Can you go to the next slide, Shivam?
Yeah.
Like if you don't have, then it's user flow. For user flow, it is very difficult to read right now. In the purple box and with the yellow text, it's like
Yeah.
really tiny.
And also, I can't zoom in. I think in the Figma prototype, you can't zoom in, so it's hard to read. It's really unreadable.
Mm.
Hmm. And also, I would like to know that out of all the solutions you have, I think this is the solution you came up with. Um, I mean, how did you prioritize? Of all those ideas, how was your prioritization method? Did you took into consideration the constraints and business, the impact versus effort thing? So prioritization is very important. I not seen this here. Why you eliminated some solutions and went with the one that you
Mm.
are finally going with this? And user flow, okay, but I can't read this, so I can't comment. Design solution Paris, right?
Mm.
Okay.
Uh, Hmm. Same thing here. I have one point, Hussein. Same thing here, Ishita, also. For the design solution that you have picked, we also need to understand why you have rejected certain solutions and why you have picked a particular solution. Please explain your design decisions. Like that is, I think, very important in a case study.
Yep, that's true. Um, yeah. I mean, I like that your UI looks very similar to
Hmm.
LinkedIn, so it tells me that you're a good UI designer. You understand typography, colors, and spacing, etc.
Hmm.
It looks like the LinkedIn
Hmm.
themselves they have launched this feature, so that's a good point.
Hmm.
Annotation is helpful. Yeah, Faris.
Hmm. Yeah. This one I like. Like. This one is very honestly very easier to understand. Like because you are mentioning every rationale behind the solution that you have made. So this is actually better
Yeah.
than what we were seeing before.
Right, yeah. You are going to include detail now, and also I think you have done a lot of research. If you can maybe use the insight from research, back your design decisions with the research you have done, that would be a cherry on topping. That will be great. But
Mm.
anyways, and then um, and then metrics. Paras, anything here before I say? I think
Yes, there's actually two things here. So, Ishita, metrics, uh, I understand by saying that these are the things that you are going to measure, but what exactly are you going to measure would be helpful here. For example, when I see the first point, when someone signs up to be a mentor, so the metric for this would be something like on day one, we see zero mentors, and on day 30, we will measure the number of mentors, and that would be a success metric for us. So rather than saying when someone signs up to be a mentor, measuring day zero versus day 30 and counting the number of mentors is a success metric. Do you see the difference?
yep.
Also, right now, is there any other slide after this also, Shivam? I'm
It's
sorry.
the last one. Thank you. Right.
Okay. Yes, Ishita, then you need to mention it. I think it would be helpful right now. This might get ignored if you put it like this,
Yeah.
especially in a case study.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. You mentioned how of the problem that how you're going to measure success. It's a good point, but little bit more
Hmm.
depth I would like to see here, and why you chose this success metrics. And also in the
Hmm.
case study, as I was going through, it was I mean I if I could see how many pages they are, let's say, can just mention 9 of 12 pages or just some kind of pagination that give me the progress, maybe, so that would be
Mm.
easier to scan the case study. And yep. And also, what were your assumptions? And uh, I mean, in the case study, what thing didn't went well? How you could have further improvised? These things would be nice
Mm.
at the end, a kind of reflection, right? Anyways, Paras, if
Mm.
there's nothing else, can I move to the next one, right?
Yes.
So yeah, okay. So with the interest of time, this is the Ishida portfolio that's almost reviewed. And also
Mm.
just one thing, it would be nice to have some kind of navigation, maybe on the top or left bar. It's as I'm going, I just feel that I just sense that as a pain point for myself. Um, and also about us would be nice. I don't see about us. It was in the case study. Um, okay, I think that's enough for this. Let's move to
Mm.
the other one, case studies.
Mm.
Um,
Shivam, just once again, can you stop sharing for 1 second? I have to share.
yeah, tell me.
No, no. Also, can you like pause for a while? I just got something. Just for 2 minutes.
Yeah,
After that,
just
please
okay.
share.
So just give me a second. I'll see to pause. So I think
Mm.
we have decided right now to just pause with this, and for the other portfolios, we will make a
Mm.
different recording that might be more consumable. So Ishita,
Mm.
we hope this was useful for you, and we'll share the recording with you shortly. Paras, anything else?
No, I think that's fine.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.